your boy K-Flex and I'm back here with another video. And how is everybody's day today? Now today I'm making a video on the top quarterbacks in the league. I'm putting them in tiers, okay? Like a week ago I asked people for video ideas and somebody commented and said, hey, you should rank the quarterbacks. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know if I should just do 1 through 32 and then it would take forever, and I didn't know an app where I could do it on. But I seen a guy in my suggested named Bengal, a YouTuber, and he made something like this, and I thought this would be a perfect idea. So here is my top quarterbacks. I'm just putting them in tiers. Now, real quick before I get into this video, shout out to everybody who liked this before they even heard this sentence. So let's get into it. I'm back focused on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I was focused on the Rockets for a while and they got eliminated by Golden State. Unfortunately, I'm sad. I need time to grieve and back, okay? And also, I don't really have that many video ideas. Like I said, I'm making this video because somebody has suggested it. So if you guys want to see any other videos, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, Dolphins OTAs started right now. And, you know, that could be some interesting videos I could make on that, I guess. But they don't have pass on, and how I be looking at it, man, it's like, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, if how players perform without pads matter, then Mike Gesicki will be a 5-time Pro Bowler. I know, I'm just kidding. He hasn't been in the league 5 years, but he would have been a Pro Bowler last year. He would be a guaranteed Hall of Famer. He would probably been a first-round draft pick if how you play without pads matter, because, you know, it's way different when that physicality goes, that physicality comes in. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably play football, or some of you guys probably play football. Y'all know it's always that guy in the summer or whatever that you think it could be a beast. You know what I'm saying? He's lifting in the weight room, he's lifting a lot, he runs fast, and oh my God, this guy might be good. He might take my spot. Whoever knows, or who knows? And then it turns out when you get past, this guy is trash. You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously the NFL is not the same because there's not going to be no trash players, you know what I'm saying, to a regular guy like me because they're in the NFL, but they could be trash at the NFL level. So like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the OTAs. I looked at a few people's tweets, like a few Dolphins beat writers that be at the OTAs. I looked at their tweets. I seen somebody tweet out that Josh Rosen was displaying great pocket presence, which that in itself I don't get, because like, you can't get hit. They don't have pads on. I could have great pocket presence too if I knew I couldn't be touched, but it's gonna be different when you're in a game and you got linemen running at you that can smack you. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think that's when we have to see who has good pocket presence or not. But give me a video idea, guys, in the comment section below, and let's get into the video. Now, don't get mad at me when I rate these quarterbacks, y'all. This is just my opinion. Obviously, we all have our own opinions. Let me know in the comments what you guys would change, but this is just my opinion. Now, for some odd reason, before I did this video, I was seeing how it looked at work, and I put Josh Allen at below average. I'm going to keep it right there, okay? That was a sneak peek of the video right there. I'm going to keep him right there because that's how I feel. He's below average. Now, I ain't going to put him at trash because he did run well in a lot of games, but he's still a quarterback at the end of the day. So, you know, as far as passing goes, I don't think he was the greatest passer. And, you know, honestly, a lot of it wasn't his fault because their receivers are so terrible in Buffalo. But he is below average, okay? As of right now. And I probably moved him. I could put him at average, honestly, but since he plays for the Bills, I'm just going to keep him at below average. Getting into the next quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. This is the easiest one I'm going to have to do all day. Elite, all right? He showed me enough already. A lot of people will say, well, that was his first season. That was good last season. Or you know what I'm saying? You have to give him more time to prove that he's elite. But the way I look at it is, if he's elite and he was in a good position, does it make him not elite if he goes into a bad position and doesn't perform as well? Like I said, he was in a great position last year and was elite. Is he not elite no more if he goes into a bad position? No, he's still elite. Just the team around him is failing him. So he's already proved that he's an elite player to me, all right? He made history, man. He's up there. If you look at his historic season last year, he's up there with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning as far as one season goes. Historically, he had one of the greatest quarterbacks. He had one of the greatest seasons from any quarterback in NFL history, all right? So he's elite right now. It could change, you know what I'm saying? It could change. Next up, we have the man Ryan Tannehill. I'm gonna put him at average just so. Oh wait, I'm gonna put him at average just to not offend anybody, but he's really below average. Next up, we have Mitch Trubisky. I mean, I don't think Mitch Trubisky is that good, but I mean, he has a good defense, and I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can't watch every single game that ever comes on NFL, so I ain't gonna lie, act like I watched the most Bears games. I probably watched like 4 or 5 this season. He didn't really look that good. He didn't look bad. Like he wasn't losing the games. It was just like he wasn't the reason they was winning either. So I'm gonna put him at average. Then we got Nick Foles, another quarterback that he looks pretty good when he get in the game, but he's not even a starter. He's a part-time starter. He's a starter this year with the Jags. We're gonna have to see what he does, but I'll put him at average too. It's a reason that's called average, guys. That's probably where most of these quarterbacks are going to go because that's what the average is. You know what I'm saying? So next up, we got CJ Beathard. I'm pretty sure that's his name. CJ Beathard, trash. Brock Osweiler, is this a question? Bruh. Trash. Lamar Jackson. Now, I do love Lamar Jackson, all right? I almost feel like he's in the same situation with Mitch Trubisky, as in he didn't cost him no games, but he wasn't necessarily the reason they was winning. Their defense was really strong, and I think that Lamar Jackson didn't even get the opportunities to prove that he was going to be an elite quarterback or a good quarterback because his coaching staff, his offensive coordinator, only wanted him running the ball every play, and I wanted him to throw the ball some more, but I'm not an offensive coordinator, but I feel like he didn't get to prove himself as being more than average. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put him at average because he didn't get a chance to prove himself. But his team made the playoffs, and he did help him make the playoffs, but he didn't get a chance to prove himself. I'm putting him at average. Then we got Jimmy G, average. And he lucky he's at average because the only reason he's at average is because he backed up Tom Brady. He's lucky to be at average, but I'm putting him at average because he didn't play last season, all right? And he haven't proved to be above average. I'm not going to call him trash. He's just getting the benefit of the doubt because he played behind Tom Brady. Drew Brees, elite. All right, he don't have the biggest arm. He don't have the biggest arm. All right, but he obviously he's not the tallest, but got a lot of heart, accurate as hell, elite quarterback. Got sold because the refs cheated the damn Saints. Could have been in the Super Bowl. Could have been competing for a Super Bowl this season. This was they had a great team around him too. Great two running backs. Michael Thomas at receiver, some other speedsters. Ted Ginn, and Sharp. And they also had a good defense, good pass rushers. Marshawn Lattimore at cornerback, and they got sold by the refs. That's crazy. Anyways, Case Keenum, below average. He did have a good season, but one good season is not like he had a good season with the Vikings. One good season is not gonna make you, you know what I'm saying, above average. You're still below average. As a whole, his whole career has been not that great. Okay, so he's below average. Eli Manning. I really hate to do this to the quarterback that beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. And I always love Eli Manning for the simple fact that the Patriots almost went undefeated and won the Super Bowl, and they did it. Not that Eli Manning was the reason they didn't. You know, it was more so probably the Giants' defense. But Eli Manning obviously was the quarterback of the team. He had to have some kind of say in it, right? So for me, I always got a special place in my heart for Eli Manning. With that being said, he is trash. Bruh. Now, okay, he's awful. All right, now he got a terrible offensive line too, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's not too many worse quarterbacks to Eli Manning right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's not too much. He got to retire at the end of the day while he still has some dignity. I mean, he always gonna have them rings. Them rings gonna last forever, so he always gonna be known as a pretty good quarterback. I don't think, you know, in the future, in 20 years from now, we're gonna remember this trash Eli. At the end of the day, he has 2 rings. He is a Manning brother. His last name is Manning. To me, that's good enough. Getting to the next quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Average. And I used to think he was above average. I'm not gonna lie, I used to think he was above average, but he hasn't won a playoff game and he's been in the league longer than Tannehill. All right, that's a problem. At some point, and obviously, you know, you say, well, his team hasn't been around him, hasn't been that great, but come on, you gotta win a playoff. If you're a quarterback in this league, you can't win a playoff game. You shouldn't have a job, let alone like be above average. You can't be. You just can't be. You haven't won a playoff. With that being said, he got a great arm and everything. I could probably put him above average. Maybe I shouldn't judge him off team success, but I am going to. All right, he's average. Deshaun Watson. Great. Now, why are you putting him at great? Deshaun Watson hasn't proven himself, can't flex him. But the reason I'm putting him at great is because Deshaun Watson had one of the worst offensive lines in the league, like ever since he's entered the league. And he's still putting up great numbers. He's still playing great. He's still performing. Imagine if he had a good team. That's what I'm saying. Not a good team, a good O-line. He also has good receivers, so that helps. But if he had a terrible offensive line, he's put up these numbers. I could imagine what he'd do with a great offensive line. They still made the playoffs. They obviously got beat, but I think Deshaun Watson is a great quarterback, and if he gets the offensive line, sky's the limit. Next up, we got Derek Carr, and he is the definition of average, okay? He won them quarterbacks. He had one good season, but now, you know, all the rest of his year has been pretty average, okay? Andrew Luck. Oh, this is a borderline great to elite. I gotta put him at great, y'all. And I really don't have no reason not to put him at elite. Really, I should. But I just feel like Mahomes and Drew Brees is in another level than Andrew Luck. But Andrew Luck is also a great quarterback. Maybe I should change that. Is Andrew Luck elite, y'all? Let me know in the comments. That's a tough one, but I don't consider him that elite because he do make stupid decisions sometimes. But every quarterback does. Why don't I consider Andrew Luck elite? Now I'm reflecting on my own self. Is he elite? Listen, I can't figure out a reason why Andrew Luck is not elite, so I'm putting him at elite. I can't find a reason why he's not. How is Andrew Luck not elite? All right? Andrew Luck is elite. Going up to Baker Mayfield, we're going great. We're going great, all right? Had a good season last year, especially as he started to settle on. He improved over the course of the season. Obviously, he wasn't starting at the beginning. He improved. Now they got weapons around him. He's the good quarterback. He's the future of the Browns franchise. I'm going to put him at great. But I'm low-key going off potential because honestly, he's like really above average. But I'll put him at great because I'm going off potential. Now on to Ben Roethlisberger. Now Ben Roethlisberger, it's a hard one to really say. I mean, obviously he's been great at times or elite at times in his career, but I don't know about now. I mean, he can still extend plays. If I'm looking at like just overall, is he on Drew Brees level? Is he on Patrick Mahomes level right now? I don't think so. All right, I gotta put great, man. I gotta put great. And that's not that he's not good, but elite goes to the, you know, gotta go to the top tier. Elite, it's not too many quarterbacks that's elite, but he is great though. Cam Newton, above average. I'll put him at above average because is he great? His accuracy too shaky, all right, but he's a great runner, and he haven't had a good offensive line. Hopefully they got him some protection this season, but I think he's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's elite, definitely not. And if he's great, he could fall under great. But I'm just gonna put him at above average right now because you could say that Cam Newton's greatest strength is his running ability. And so, as a quarterback, you got to be able to pass. But like, I think your passing should be your best ability. So I'll put him at above average because he is above average. You definitely can't put him at average. He's definitely a good quarterback. Going on to Carson Wentz, above average. All right. The reason why I put him at above average, not great, not elite, because he keeps getting hurt. Okay, durability counts. All right, but he is above average though. He's not terrible. When he stayed healthy, he was a damn MVP candidate. Next up, Jameis Winston, and he is officially below average. And I would put him at trash, but I'm gonna give him one more season. I honestly should put him at trash though, because Jameis Winston's just not that good. Just simply put, he's not that good. He just can't get it done. He's not getting it done for the Bucs. They probably gonna be looking for another quarterback next season. All right, they probably be in that tour race. Because Jameis Winston just trash. Sam Darnold, putting him on the same category as Josh Allen. Like I said, it's unfair to judge these quarterbacks because they only played one season, but they ain't that damn good for what I see. Blake Bortles, trash. Andy Dalton, absolute trash. Another team that's going to be in the tour market. Russell Wilson, elite. I put him on the elite level. Like I said, doing nothing without an offense. He's doing great without an offensive line. Highest paid quarterback in the league. All right, and what has he done to not make you think he's elite? Okay, look at his numbers. He don't throw too many picks. Throws a good amount of touchdowns. I think he's an elite quarterback. Maybe other people don't, but I think he's elite. You know what I'm saying, for what he does with that team, and especially when you think about what that team was before this last season started. They were supposed to be rebuilding, and they actually made the playoffs, and he actually was a big contributor. Obviously, they ran the ball a lot too, but he was a big contributor. You don't win without a good quarterback in this league. Now, Marcus Mariota, I could put him at below average. I'm gonna put him at average too. He's just right there with Tannehill. Like I said, they haven't been winning with him. He gets injured. He's gonna be an average, man. A-Rod is elite. Okay, I said elite. All right, because he's A-Rod. He's a beast. Everybody knows he's elite. Ain't no quarterback right now. Ain't too many quarterbacks you'd rather have than A-Rod right now. Even though last season was a down season for his standards, he's still a good quarterback, and like I said, he's another quarterback they need to get him a line too. Like, sad, but they didn't get him a line. Then you have Jared Goff. I put him at above average. He did have a good season last season, and they did go far, but he haven't proven enough to be above average. Joe Flacco is average at this point. Ryan Fitzpatrick is average at this point. Josh Rosen, and if I have to put him at the same level as I put the rest of the quarterbacks, he's below average. At the same one-year quarterbacks, I can't put him, just because he plays for the Dolphins, I can't put him at average or try to put him at above average. He had a terrible season last year, but it was his rookie season, just like Josh Allen and just like Sam Darnold. So Nick Mullins, below average. Matt Ryan is great. I'm not gonna call him elite because I feel like he should do more with that offense that he has. He got like the best, like all them weapons he got. Julio Jones, Sanu. Then you got the two running backs that are all great. You know what I'm saying? With Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman. I just think he should do more. And like I said, elite is just. You gotta be super special to be elite. Him and Ben Roethlisberger, I guess, are borderline to me, but they're not quite elite. Alex Smith, average as shit. Dak Prescott, average as shit. And that's me, you know what I'm saying? That's me being nice. Average as shit because he had the best offensive line in the whole world when he had this really good season, but ever since then he hasn't been that great, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, good enough to make the playoffs, good enough to get the job done. It's pretty average. Tom Brady, we don't have to get into it. Kirk Cousins, I'm gonna put him above average because Vikings, y'all paid him all that money, but he really looked kind of average, I ain't gonna lie. But he got a nice arm. And then the last but not least, Phillip Rivers, who is great, but I'm not gonna put him at elite because sometimes it just seems like he's been in the league too long to not really have, you know, made it further in the playoffs, made it to no Super Bowl or nothing. You've been in the league too long, though. You've been in the league too long. Anyways, guys, those are my quarterback rankings. Don't get angry, okay? Let me know if you would change. Let me know if I'm dumb. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 8K on the way. I think my rankings are solid. I think this is the best rankings ever in history. You know, some people are borderline, I would say, but other than that, you know what I'm saying, this is a great, you know what I'm saying, the trash quarterbacks are all in order, you know what I'm saying, below average. Honestly, let me think, bro. I really should put Jameis Winston in that trash. All right, now I just fixed it. All right, there we go. That goes my list. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 8K on the way. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.